Kayvon here from Fight Play TV, and next to me I got Michael the Menace Johnson. He's here in Sweden right now, and he is up for a fight against the Swedish star Reza Mad Dog Medadi. Hey Michael, how you feeling?
Good, good. Got in this weekend, just feeling acclimated and everything, and ready to fight this weekend, get it over with. Get back to warm weather.
Back to warm weather. Listen, how's the change of climate affecting you as a fighter?
It's not really. You know, I'm from the Midwest over in the States, so I'm used to this cold weather. It's not like a tundra or anything. We're not out here like mad snow, so it's good. You know, it's not really affecting me much. Over in the States, I did move my camp down to Florida as opposed to Missouri, so I'm used to the warm weather there, but the cold doesn't affect me much.
So, you know, go into one thing. I mean, you know, as a journalist, one is always like interested in knowing what kind of character you know, personal characters you take with you into the cage. How about you?
It's just like a typical, like a relentless style. You know, like I always say, I'm the like it's like two of me. You know, like the Menace is the guy that fights. You know, he's the guy that's aggressive and just full of life, and then Michael's the more like laid back, relaxed, kind of chill guy. You know, it's just a character where like I have to change. Like my mind is completely different. I go blank, and I just got to get in there and get a win. You know.
So we got a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde thing going. Yes. Tell me, Michael, your opponent. His name is Reza Mad Dog Medadi. Have you checked up on him? And if you have, also, have you seen his antics?
I saw some of his fight tapes. You know, I've heard about how he tries to get in your face and get in your head, but that's not affecting me, man. It's I'm gonna laugh at him. He's gonna get even madder at me, and it's gonna affect him more than he knows. You know, so but I think I'm the wrong fighter to try to get into my head and you try to act on and put on a tough guy role. So we'll see how that goes. As far as his fighting skills, I really wasn't too impressed with anything he has to offer. You know, he does put on a lot of pressure, which is good for me, you know, but he has done some training back at my gym back in Florida. I wasn't there at the time, but I do have some training partners that trained with him, and so they gave me a couple hints on him, and it's going to be a good fight. You know, I'm excited.
We're talking about the Blackzilians now?
Yes, yes, Blackzilian.
You know, training partners, obviously I know Rashad is there, and Spong was there, and so on and so on. Who do you train with the most over at the Blackzilians?
More, you know, some up-and-comers, you know, Sean Soriano, Abel Trujillo, who just got in the UFC. Our other guy, Kamar Usman, who's an up-and-comer as well. And then you got Jay-Z Cavalcante, Fabio Melo, you know, Yuri Villafort, Danilo Villafort, Anthony Johnson, you know, Alistair Overeem's there. The list just goes on and on. You know, George Santiago's there, of course, and you know, it's such like a hotbed of talent, and everybody's on the same page.
I don't want to like blow your mindset now. You know, I mean, it's a fresh new fight. You're getting ready. You know, on Friday you got the weigh-ins coming and so on. But if you would, and if you allow me to, I would like to take you back to the last fight. What happened there? Because as I told you earlier when we talked a bit outside the camera, is that, you know, I was, you know, among some people that didn't recognize you. What do you think happened during that fight against Miles Jury?
Absolutely. It was just weird. You know, it was just an off night. Leading up to the fight, everything was perfect. Training camp was perfect, and I think what it was is I wasn't worried about him. I wasn't threatened. I didn't feel nervous, so I kind of went in there too relaxed and lackey-daisy, and I just, you know, lost it. I didn't show up. You know, I look back in the fight, and I'm like, who the hell is this guy? You know, people are telling me, like, hey, that's not you, you know, so that's never going to happen again. You know, I was just too relaxed. That's the main thing about it, and I lost the fight I shouldn't have lost, you know.
And what do you think? I mean, you're fighting probably, if not the most popular, at least one of the most popular guys, you know, Swedish guys on his home turf. How do you think that's going to affect you? You know, the crowd, the fact, you know, the mental thing.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to hear all the boos and whatnot and they have to offer for me, just because he is one of the famous stars out here, which is, I'm surprised we're on the undercard and not on the main card, even though he is one of the biggest names out here, you know, besides the other guys. But it's weird, but I can't wait. You know, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to the weigh-ins. I'm looking forward to how much they boo me. I'm looking forward to the fight, if they're going to boo me after I end up knocking them out or something like that. So it just drives me and motivates me to go in here and be the spoiler and, you know, play the bad guy.
Hey, could you get this guy with like with, you know, the outfit? I mean, he's in cold Sweden, and he's going on with the shorts and the hat. You okay? You good?
I'm okay. I'm not going outside. You know, I'm over here hanging out in the lobby. I would never walk out in this weather with this on, but it's typical Florida. You know, I'm just relaxed. You know, and plus me being this light and weight, I'm freezing right now as it is. I'm not even outside, so it happens.
Well, this has been the menace himself, Michael Johnson. Been a pleasure talking to you, sir.
Awesome.
Thank you. Best of luck.
No problem.
Any last words, sponsors? Any? Just shout them out.
No, just everybody, you know, check out, you know, How Mom, of course, like you said, you know, Black Zillions, Jocko, F3 Nutrition, you know, all the other sponsors that I got back at home. Just, you know, everybody stay forward and look into this fight.
Fightplay.tv. We're out.